Welcome Traveler, I'm Free2Play and I'm your guide for successful free-to-play adventure on Ostera. Today we climb the stairs up to the EX5 floor of the Cleric's Tower. But we're not taking this unit with us, who could be a great help for that last fight, I suppose. I got inspiration for the upcoming EX fight in the normal one, but this time I only got to know that it has light and stuff weakness and it was gone. So we have to get into the battle later to experience more about it. So the first EX battle is not really hard, but I wanted to test something out just to attack with all my units, which do not include as much 5 stars as I maybe needed to, but I think most of you will have this problem here that you have to take some 4 stars to this battle. The second EX level starts with the Nightmare, which causes terror on the front row, and it has a wind weakness, it has light weakness, and it has fire weakness on top of the staff weakness, which everyone else has. And every time this opponent attacks, it causes another terror on that unit. If the unit was already inflicted, the turns will stack on that. But apart from that, the attacks are not really as hard hitting, and this opponent won't be any problem for you at all. But you kinda have to consider when you're going for the break. The best timing is when you're out of the terror in the next turn, so just consider that here for the optimal breaking time. So the Keyed Hunter in the Cleric's Tower was not as easy to beat as in the Merchant's Tower, but I was really satisfied with the damage I did, and right afterwards I got the Awakening for Yanlong before going to EX4, and I was really astonished by this amazing accessory here. We get 10% physical defense reduction for 3 turns on break, and it also lowers stuff and ice resistance for 3 turns. And I think that is for the start of the battle, but I can't really say because it's not standing there, but we will see then. Okay, let's get into the EX4 battle, where all of the units have ice weakness, they also have a light weakness, and of course they have the stuff weakness, which everyone else has. As you can see here, the front row of enemies has really low HP. I didn't do much attacks right now, so the opponent wants to use its aura attack, and I didn't want that to happen because I didn't know what is coming, but I suggested that it can't be that hard, because when I think about the Merchant's Tower, this attack was not really hard. It was like a double attack of really low damage, but I don't want it to ruin my run here, so I don't want it to see that. So after the break, he's going for a Crippling Bash, which hits really hard for 3000 damage, and I didn't expect that to come, but as you see now, I think it's because of him being in the red bar, or maybe at 50% health or something. He's just absorbing his minion, which is a recognizable move I know from Tadlock, and I love that being used here in this fight. And it also has dark weakness. Okay, very nice to know here. And now comes the physical and elemental defense reduction. Okay, very nice. So the next turn would be really problematic, and that's why I decided to go for the break now, because otherwise maybe it would ruin my run. But simultaneously it was the end of the fight, and this is the last fight I could end in this tower. I used a few job tickets here to have a few more tries on the EX5, and I will show you exactly what went wrong so that you know exactly what this enemy is capable of. In the first turn, he has always the same pattern. He's going for an AoE, and afterwards he's going to push back all of your units, and both of those attacks really hit hard, and if you have not protected against it, most of your units could be dead by now. So just doing one protect, and I only have Agnes who can do that, I don't know any other units who are capable of doing that, then it will look like that everyone can survive in the end. Having someone cast Medica here so that everyone is healing in the back would be the best plan afterwards. And don't do the same mistake as I did. Don't go for full BP attacks on anyone else in the front row just because they have so much BP. Those units in the front don't have the protect, so those will be demolished afterwards. He has also an attack which is called Wild wild gory bash, and this is causing a very hard bleeding on 3 of your units or lots of turns on 1 unit, which takes a lot of HP at the end of the turn. So even if they are in the back recovering HP and getting the HP from the Medica, for a few units this could be the end. And it is random when he is going to use this. So this is the second turn, the other one was the first. After 3 turns of attacking, he wants to go for his ultimates. So try breaking him then, because these attacks are really harsh. When he's coming out of the break, he's going to heal himself, gets 15 shields, and he has the following weaknesses: ice, wind, and dark I know of. In this phase he hits with very strong AoE light attacks, 2 times sapping SP at the end, or he's attacking 3 times in a row without sapping SP at the end. So you have to build up a wall on the physical side or on the elemental side. Reducing his physical attacks or elemental attack is so important for this battle, otherwise you won't be able to finish this enemy off. So with all the information I provided you, maybe you're succeeding too here. I would really like to know, what do you think of Yanlong's A4? Or do you have any other questions about this topic? Please write them in the comments or in my Discord crew. And if you'd like this channel to class up, I really appreciate a subscription and thumbs up. See you next time, you're free to play.